Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
featuring the visiting team, the Halifax Wolverines, in your hometown Novas. Starting goaltenders is as follows. For the visiting Wolverines, starting goal number 31, Riley Green. For your hometown Novas, number 29, Landon Wilson. Our officials for this morning's game are referees Valerie Wilson and Robert Cavanaugh, on the lines Jack Birchall and Dylan McCrae. We could all rise and move our hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello and welcome back to the Annie Geddes Arena for this, another presentation of Major Bantam Hockey presented by High Button Sports. My name's Ryan McDonald, and on behalf of all of High Button Sports, I'd like to welcome you into the rink this morning, as the Novas look to improve to 5-0-1 on the year and 3-0 at home. But the Wolverines, they might have something to say about that. Both teams making some noise here as they're about to line up and get ready to drop this puck. And the Novas continue their face-off dominance that they've had so far this year and win the first draw of the game. Halifax has taken control of it in their own zone, just chip it out, and Gillis will just knock it right back in. Ripley for Halifax will get that and tries to see it up there, but will not make to his intended target. Sampson coming down. Sampson works in shot. Rebound just through the stick. And Halifax will go the other way. Taking it, long shot, and Wilson might have just got a piece of that, but it's over the net. McMullen in a battle there. McDonald will knock the puck down. Sampson has it at the boards, and he'll knock it up. Sim tries to make a pinch, and it gets past him. McIsaac with some speed. McIsaac shoots, rebound, shot again, another great save by Green. An exciting first minute here as the puck's roped around the behind of the net, and Halifax will take it out. Rutledge without center ice just chips up to Harpel. We'll just dump it in, and McDonald will play it in his own corner. Tries to get it out. Sim keeps it in, and Rutledge will have the puck, but he's knocked off, and that looks like it will be a delayed penalty on the Novas. Goaltender to the bench. Extra attacker on. Halifax working their way in with the 6 men on. Centering pass knocked away. Williams shot, fired, safe. And that'll bring up the first power play for Halifax. Meaning it's the first the Coast electrical and ventilation penalty kill for the Novas. Tonight's Novas penalty kills powered by DeCoste Electrical and Ventilation, keeping the current strong when the pressure's on. prime opportunity for Halifax here. Just 2 minutes into this game. Williams with the puck, just dumps it in behind the net. Pucks and just dumped down there by the Novas. It's Bernard with the penalty for the Novas. It's a hooking call. And Halifax trying to get something going here on the power play. Working their way into the corner. Fraser with a good body there. Knocks him off the puck. Ripley. His pass just seeps out of the offensive zone, and Halifax will have to regroup. With a little bit of speed, and the pass is just out of the reach there, and it'll go all the way down. And that looks like... And it'll be a too many men penalty on the Novas. A little bit of confusion on the change. And so the Coast penalty kill is going to continue. This time it's a 5-on-3. McIsaac will go and serve that one in the box. And if you're Halifax, this is good as time as any to strike early in this game. Just over 2.5 minutes in, but you have the 2-man advantage. Ripley has it at the point. Shot, saved by Wilson. Nova's just cleared all the way down. Green out behind his net to play it. We'll leave it there for Ripley. Ripley working his way up. A little bit of speed here, trying to get set up on the 5-on-3. Working their way behind the net. Looking to the point. Ripley back at the point. Ripley works his way back down to the corner and pass right back to him. To his partner. Sim, shot, tip just above the net. Centering pass is broken up again. And the puck goes right back to Ripley at the point. Ripley's shot hits McDonald in the foot. Centering pass, Ripley just knocks off a skate. He can't get it. Fans on the clearing attempt, though. Halifax putting a lot of pressure on, and Nova's finally able to get it out. One penalty expires. One still in there. Crawford putting some pressure on. Austin knocks the puck off his stick, but there's a Halifax player there to regroup. Working his way in. Coombs. Can't get it, and the clearing attempt goes off a skate and stays in the Nova zone. Ripley still out there. His shot from the points just patted it away. Puck's dumped out, and it'll go all the way back down. Green leaves it back for Ripley, who has been out here for the entire 4-minute power play. Really quarterbacking this Halifax power play. Harpel into the zone with some speed. Shot. Great save. Williams, rebound, off a shin pad and into the corner. Williams again at the point. Power play over. What a great kill there by the Novas early in this game. McIsaac with it, just fresh out of the box. Worth a little bit of speed. Nice move to get out of his own zone. With some speed up. Shot just wide. And it goes up and over. And it'll be out of play. What a great early test there for the Novas. And a very early 5-on-3. And the Novas come up strong on the penalty kill. Hoping to get a little bit of momentum back here. As they just spent the better part of 3 minutes shorthanded. Sampson with the puck. And he's just going to dip it in. And takes a big hit when he does it. Halifax taking the puck up. Get it out of their own zone. And here's a breakaway. Work again. And he fanned on it. Lucky break there for the Novas as they look to have a fast break their away, and the puck is just deflected at center. Bouncing puck. Ripley still out there. Gives up the puck. Novas. It's a 1-on-4. Not the best numbers there for the Novas. And Halifax does win that puck, and they'll try to go the other way. But McDonald has other ideas, and he just dumps it right back into the Halifax end. Halifax has a little bit of momentum right now, trying to capitalize on it. Shot from the point, just low pad save into the corner. Halifax gets knocked off the puck here. Nova's breakout. Great move, just loses the puck and it's dumped in. Wilson will be behind his own net to play it. Knocked off the stick. McDonald will go behind his own net to McMullen. McMullen with a little bit of speed. The defenseman can move. Puck's knocked off the stick though, and Halifax will have it in the neutral zone. Working his way in. Shot just off a couple bodies out front. Going back to the point. Sim walks in. Sim fans on the shot. And the Novas will dump it down. It looks like it will be, and yes, it is an icing. And it looks like there will be a penalty as well. And that looks like it is a penalty on Halifax, bringing up the Novas' first man advantage of the game. Winmore restores homes, and it also, the Novas restore momentum. It is power play time here in the Antigonish Arena. The refs have to talk something over here. I believe the call was head contact. I wonder if they're talking where the puck should be placed, since there was an icing in the delayed call as well. The refs coming over to the Novas bench to talk something over.
Wolverines number 24, Liam Materia. 2 minutes for head contact. Timeout number 8:17. Materia with the Wolverines for head contact.
It's Lateria for Halifax with head contact. And it looks like it'll just be outside. The draw will just be outside the Nova zone, it looks like. So, Mr. Ref got that all sorted out. And the Novas. Now it's their turn to try to get the first one on the man advantage. Puck's dropped. Novas win it back. McDonald will go take it on his own net. And he will try to start this rush. He's coming up with some speed into the Halifax zone. He's at the wings. Tries to center it. Just Austin will grab it though. Just near him. Back out to the point by Sampson. Sampson down into the corner. Williams on the puck for Halifax, and there's a battle on the boards. Puck comes loose and Sampson gets it. Sampson trying to dance his way through. Puck comes off his stick. Tries to dump the puck out and it just bounces over the leg there. And it'll get all the way down, and Wilson will play it in his corner. McDonald. A minute 14 left on this power play. See Sampson. Sampson with some speed, trying to get the edge. He can't. Williams was with him the entire way. Back to McDonald. Sampson. Sampson is brought down. Halifax lost their stick and just kicked it out. Frazier will have the puck. Frazier, 52 seconds left on this Novas power play. Will regroup behind his own net and wait for a change. McMullen's coming. McMullen, the captain, going to start this rush off for the Novas. Working his way up. Lost the puck entering the zone. Falls, knocks it. People scores! It's a goal! Kind of a broken play there. And the puck just came out front and a perfect opportunity. And that's a power play goal. That goal is powered by Winmar Restorations, restoring momentum on the power play. And just like that, the Novas take an early 1-0 lead here in the first. McDonald kicked out of the circle. Not sure who's taking the draw now. Gillis just dumps it in, and McMullen will chase after the puck, but Gillis gets his own dump. Duggan behind the... It was McIsaac who get in the goal. I stand corrected. It was Colton McIsaac getting another one. Puck goes over the net behind the Nova's goal, and that will be an offensive draw for Halifax. Nova strike first here. First period has been something of a... Oh, and a big hit in the corner there. And then Novas take the puck and try and go the other way. They lose it. Just dumped in. Novas moving with some speed. Dykers sees Austin. Working their way in. Center and just off a shin pad is kicked all the way out. McDonald will have to go back and get it. Gillis just dumps it into the corner. Crawford's chasing Ripley. Ripley just puts it beyond his own net to Williams. Williams takes it out and just fires it right back around his own net again. Paulette working up, but puck's knocked off a stick. 1 Nova, 5 Halifax players there looking for it. Puck's given up in front of the net. Shot off the chest of Green there, and it's cleared out by Halifax. Gillis will get it at his own blue line. His pass just off the stick. McDonald will retreat and just give it right back to Gillis. McDonald loses the puck. Halifax moving with a little bit of speed, but just can't connect on a couple passes. Nova's a prime opportunity there, but the puck bounces up. And Halifax will just dump it in. Battle in the corner. Puck comes out. Nova's puck. Nova's trying to get an odd man rush here going on. Makes a move. Loses a defender, but the puck just goes into the corner. Tries a hit in the corner. Does not work, but puck comes out for Halifax, and Fraser will get it and just dump it right back in. Nova's getting a little bit of a change here. Halifax with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this period, just trying to even it up before the break. Purcell just dumps it in, and I'll get into the corner. McIsaac giving chase. And McIsaac somehow comes out of that with the puck, and they'll dump it up, and Duggan will fight for it alongside the boards. Puck comes out, Purcell, nice pinch. Duggan fires it into the corner. Halifax can't get out of their own zone at the moment. McIsaac, another great forecheck. Halifax somehow gets the puck out, and they're going to go down. They're going to try to make something happen here with 3:30 left in the first. Puck comes out. Gets to the point, it's intercepted. And that looks like a delayed penalty. Gillis is going to be looking for it. Nope. No penalty, just Ripley here trying to go up to Rutledge. Rutledge is going to try to work. Here's Harpel. Puck is taken by McDonald. McMullen behind his own net. McMullen to Sampson. Sampson spins out of the hit, but the puck goes all the way down the ice. Nova's just dumping them. Low control there. Battle on the boards. Comes out to the point. Shot. Pad save. And it bounces up into the glove. And that will be a stoppage in play. Some great chances here lately for the Novas as they look to double their lead before the end of the first. Halifax, a couple good chances. Just a couple bad puck luck with a couple bouncing pucks as they look to keep it close. Sim there in a battle in the corner. Puck comes out. Sim with it behind his own net. Makes a stop and a just gets taken out there as a Nova lost an edge. Puck's out in front. Crawford can't bury it, and it's going to go the other way. It's taken right back at the point by Duggan, and he just dumps it into the corner. Big hit there in the corner. This is a big Halifax team. McMullen with the puck at his own blue line just dumps it in. Ripley, Sim giving chase. No icing as it must have hit somebody. Trying to get it out of their own zone. And they do. Just chips it in. And Gillis will be there. No one around him. Just gives it to McDonald, who works it up. Puck is taken and finished a big hit afterwards too. Shot just wide. Crawford off his stick. McDonnell with it. Knocks it up. Backhand, another glove save. And another offensive draw for the Novas. Still some time in this period to do something. The Novas send out the line that they started off this game with. One more shift this period, try to get something out of it. Puck's drop. Sampson shot. Shot hits a stick and just goes into the corner. McDonald, good pinch there. Keeps the puck alive for the Novas. Puck's behind the net. It's brought to Gillis in the point. His shot. Oh, just tipped wide. The rebound. Looks, it's in. It's a goal for the Novas. I'm not quite sure who put it in, but with 1:06 left, that line does exactly what they were brought out to do, and it is 2-0. The horn's a little delayed, but nonetheless, it is a goal. Gillis' shot from the point just went a bit wide. Puck bounced back to the front off the backboards. And I'm not sure who buried that there. McIsaac's going to dump it in. It's Ben Austin getting the goal. Halifax trying to knock it up, and that will be out of play. 44 seconds remain. The draw's going to go back into the Halifax zone. So Austin burying the rebound. Shot, saved, rebounds, kicked into the corner. Ripley's going to go beyond his own net. Coming up, it's just knocked right back in, but Halifax is there to pick it up. They have time for one last push here in the first period. Working into the corner, just dumps it behind the net. Rutledge looking for it, it's poked out of his reach. It comes right back to his stick, though. He finds his partner, but his puck jumps out over his stick. And all he can do is just dump it into the corner. There's 10 seconds left in the opening frame. There's a battle alongside the boards in the corner, and it looks like this might just end the period. And that it does as the refs go in to stop it, but the horn goes just before. After 1, Novas 2, Halifax nothing. We'll be right back just after a short break. Don't go anywhere. A lot of more action left to be had. Welcome back. Second period's just about to get underway here. Once again, 2-0 Novas. Refs tell the boys to back up a little bit. Puck is dropped. Puck's dumped in. Wilson will play it behind his own net. Puck comes out. McMullen has it. Working his way up. McMullen can move. Puck's just taken away. Sampson is going to fly into the Halifax zone with the puck. Working his way behind the Halifax cage, and he is brought down hard. Puck goes back, and Novas will get it, and McDonald has it at the point. A lot of McDonald's on the ice here today. There's 4 of them, I believe. As here's another McDonald with the puck for Halifax, and he works up. Pass. Oh, and what a shot. Another rebound, and Wilson standing tall. Another shot off some shin pads, and Novas will go the other way, or try to, as the puck bouncing up and down, and Halifax somehow keeps that in the zone. It's just dumped out by McMullen, though, and it'll get all the way down just before the crease, so no icing. And Halifax will have to play for there as the Novas try to make a change. Halifax trying to catch them napping. Puck's knocked away at the Novas blue line. Crawford will try to take it the other way. It bounces off his stick. Big hit there. Knock him off the puck by Frazier. This is a battle for it right in front of the penalty box. Halifax will come out with it. Working his way in, and another good stick there by Frazier. And the puck gets it into the corner. There's someone on the ground. There's the battle ensues. Tries to take it behind the net. Can't go, so he turns around and reverses. Purcell dump it up. Dyker's going for it. Giving chase. Can't get it. It's going to come up the other way. Halifax. But Purcell will intercept that. Austin looking for another one. Knocked away. Gillis with a good stick. McDonnell. Big hit. And he's hearing it from the Halifax bench as he got laid out just in front of the Halifax bench. Another big hit this time on behalf of the Novas. It's starting to get a little chippy here early in the second period. Puck's chipped out in front of the net. Centering Rutledge's backhander just goes wide. And it'll be out. And Ripley will catch that over the blue line, bring it back in, and then touch it. It's an offside. 17:24 left in the second. Pretty early here in the second. There's a bit of many big hits here in the second period already. As the puck's just outside the Nova zone. It's drop. McMullen to McDonald. Omard. McDonnell. Working the corner. Centers. Just knocked off his stick. Shearer will knock it up to McDonald. He's moving with some speed. McDonald trying to hit McDonald, and he ended up taking his own player out. That's Lincoln McDonald, and there will be a penalty as Lincoln McDonald gets tripped up. Bringing in another power play. Trust Winmar for restoration, and trust the Novas to score. That's right, it's a Winmar power play. Novas, 1 for 1 so far today on the Winmar power play. Hoping to make that 2 for 2. These refs take another person out of the face-off draw, and Sampson wins it on the ground somehow. And Frazier gives it to McDonald. McDonald down to Sampson. He'll work it back to McDonald. Back to Sampson. Steps up. His stick's knocked away. And it'll be dumped all the way down. Wilson behind his net. Will just knock it down. 20 seconds into this power play. Frazier. And there will be a stoppage of play, and that's something you don't see every day. Wilson, the goalie, for the Novas just got a penalty for interference. I think he might have set a pick, and the ref is going over to talk to him. So someone has to serve it, and it'll be Sampson serving the penalty. And that's always the worst, serving a penalty for something you did not do. So we'll play 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute and 30 seconds. And then Halifax will have a 30-second power play. Puck's dropped. Crawford wins it for the Novas. Dumped back. Try to get it out. It's just past McDonald. Shot from the point. Hits Crawford in the back. And we'll just go back. Gillis with a little backhanded pass to McDonald. McDonald sees McDonald, who tries to move it to Crawford. Crawford just can't reach it, but he knocks it over the stick of the Halifax defender and will work back. He sees McDonald. McDonald at the point. Shot. Tipped. And just missed. Just wide. And a big, big collision there. This Halifax team is big, as I mentioned, and they are not afraid to use the body. McDonald at the point. Shot. Chest save. Lincoln McDonald tries. No. Just a little bit wide. Puck goes behind the Halifax net. Halifax looking to use a little extra space since there's only 8 players on the ice. The dump in hits the shin pad and it just goes wide. McIsaac will get it. McIsaac's picking up a little bit of steam coming through the neutral zone. McIsaac into the Halifax zone and he gets hit into the boards hard there. As Halifax plays a punishing style of hockey. Nova's intercepted at the center, working his way in. Tries to beat Ripley. It hits Ripley's stick and will go wide. There's a penalty is over, so it's a DeCoste electrical and ventilation penalty kill. Nova's already 2 for 2 on that. This is just a nice little short one, 11 seconds left in it. McIsaac trying to give chase. McDonald can't handle the puck. The puck comes out. Penalty is over. McIsaac has Sampson fresh out of the box. His pass doesn't make it to him. Deflected and just hit the goalie Green in the pads. Nothing to worry about there if you're him. Halifax trying to work something, trying to make something happen. In front, shoots and scores. The game's back within 1. What a move in front of the net. Centering pass from the corner. Goalie's going one way. He picks it up and goes the other. It's 2-1. And just like that, we have ourselves a game. Puck is dropped. Pass up to Gillis. Gillis will just dump it in. Here comes Dykers. Dykers has a little step. Backhand pass to stop into the corner. Halifax will try to move it up. Lateria getting his first goal of the game. Wilson out to play the puck. Just throws it behind his own net. A lot of pressure here coming. The Wolverines trying to use that momentum from that goal and try to get something going here. Battle in the corner. Gillis will just fire around his own net. Dump right back in. McDonald will try to get it and he can't. Howlett tries to center it. It's knocked out and oh, what a great chance, but it's just knocked away by a Nova defender. Duggan's going to come up, try to make a couple man miss. He does. Shot. Big save there. As Duggan was battling 2 Halifax players there on his way to the net and somehow still got a shot off. Puck comes out to the front. Halifax is going to try to regroup and move it up. Puck's in the skates. Nova's regained possession. Frazier can't handle it. Frazier gives it up. It's Coombs. Coombs working in the corner, but Purcell coming around with it. Dumped up. Just out of the reach. Chased towards Roman. Shot. Just off the pad. Out front. Shot. Scores. They got it right back. I believe it's McDonnell. His second goal in as many games. And it is. And it's 3-1. The Novas get their 2-goal lead back. Both teams making a lot of noise on the bench. Crawford and McDonald line up for the face-off. And it is blown dead as soon as the puck is dropped. The refs yelling at the wingers, stay out of the circle. And this time, they listen, and the puck's dropped, no complaints. Shearer tries to knock it in, can't. Long dump in, just off the pad of Wilson there. Romard picking up the assist on McDonnell's goal. Austin just dumps it in. Crawford, Dim, and Chase can't get to it. Big hit. Big collision there. Battle behind the Nova's net. McMullen comes out with it. He tries to dump it out. He can't get out. Dumped right back into the corner. Puck's dumped around. McDonald. Dykers dumped it in. Just as he crosses the line. No icing played by the goalie. Big hit there by McIsaac. Both teams starting to lay out the body, and another huge open ice hit. This game's getting pretty physical. And another big hit there. Puck bouncing around. I think McIsaac comes out with it. Backhand. The backhand wraparound does not work as it's padded away. Halifax looking to get out of their own zone. Another hit there's. Paulette and Gillis are going at it. Near the Halifax bench. McIsaac. People's shot just wide. Gillis with it at the point. His shot knocked away by a couple sticks, and it'll just be knocked into the corner. Bodies flying everywhere. Riffley trying to get it out. Can't. Sampson works his way in. Can't get it. Gillis over to McDonald on the point. McDonald stepping, working his way in. Shot. Save. Rebound. Where is the puck? It's on the ground somewhere. Bodies all over the ice. And it stays out. What a save. And there gets a little hug from his defender. Puck's off, one back. Purcell. It's knocked away. Dykers will try to get it in. He can't. Rutledge working with it. Rutledge is knocked back. Played behind his own net by Green. Williams has it. Knocks it back to Rutledge. His pass isn't found by anybody, and it's knocked away at the point by Dykers. Gillis with it in the corner. Can't get it through. Back to him. McDonald. Lincoln McDonald. Back to the point. Frazier. Partner pass. It's shot. It's up. It's high. It's saved. Rebound. No one could get to it there. Purcell. Another good pinch. Another good save by the Green. And he will sprawl out, cover that up. The Novas are making Green work. And Green stepping up to the challenge. He's made some unbelievable saves here. Puck's drop. McDonald to McMullen. Down low to Ramard. It's knocked off a stick. McDonnell can't get the puck, and the puck is going to come to a Halifax player who's just going to dump it in. McMullen knocks it up to McDonnell. To Ramard. He's going to work his way in with a little bit of speed. His shot, blocker save up and over the net there by Green. Another great save. Centering pass is intercepted. It's going to go the other way for Halifax. Ripley with some speed. The shot just over the net. Rings off the glass. Halifax making a change. They don't have to full five in the offensive zone. Big hit. That was an awkward looking hit. And Romar's going to have a breakaway. He's caught up. A nifty move. What a pass. What a save. That was a little bit of everything. Some great moves there. And then a great save, and that puck's going to be shot out of play. Just, if you want to go behind me. Puck's ready to be dropped, and that it is. Rutledge can't win it. It's going to be an icing. So that was a quick stoppage of play. It's going to go all the way down to the Nova's end. Halifax trying to put something together. Shot right off the face-off. It's knocked away. Williams trying to knock it in. Can't get it. It's going to go the other way. Some stick battles in the front. The puck was in the corner, and the boys were still battling in the front. It's knocked up. Dykers is not going to win the foot race as Williams beats him out, and it is an icing. And the puck is going to go all the way back down. 7:36 to go in the second period. Halifax got an early one to cut the lead down to 1. But then McDonnell gets one of his own, and we're back to a 2-goal lead for the Novas. Puck's knocked up. Austin tries to get past him. He almost does get over him there, but he's knocked around. And an extra shove there as the puck's in the corner. And Crawford gives an extra shove, and this game is getting a little chippy. And as two guys go hard into the boards. Tries to knock it in. It's a 2-on-2. Shot from the point. Hard wrist shots just knocked away. McIsaac's just going to dump it in. Sampson knocks the puck up to his stick. He's going to give it to Frazier at the point. Back to Sampson. Sampson, shot, save, covered. Another stoppage in play here. Big draw here. Nova's trying to get another goal. Knocked back Sampson. Sampson's going to go back, and he's tripped up. Back to the point to Frazier. Frazier's going to knock it in Sampson. Sampson's going to kick it into the corner. Sampson with it again. Sampson to Frazier. Back to Sampson. Sampson down into the corner. Tries to make a move. Can't fool Ripley. Ripley gets the pocket. He's going to go. Tries to go to Sim, but it's going to go all the way around. Purcell makes a nice move. It's going to be picked up by Halifax. Halifax is working his way in. Shot. Just pad save to the corner. Sampson trying to battle out with Sim. Puck goes up in the air. Puck's bouncing around. Purcell with it. Behind the net to Frazier. Frazier skips over his stick. He's trying to get it out. McIsaac can't get it out. Ripley pinch it. Stayed in. McIsaac finally gets it out. Over to Sim. Sim up the ice. And a quick shift for him. And that'll be an offside. And there's some more tussling afterwards. And a couple words. And then that looks like it might be an unsportsmanlike penalty. And it is an unsportsmanlike penalty. A couple extra words after both guys went down. Incidental contact. So that brings up another power play from the Novas. Fans, get ready. It's a Winmar power play again. Last time they were on it, the Novas got a penalty just a couple seconds into it. So that kind of negated that. And McMullen can't handle that pass, and it goes out behind the blue line. Novas 1 for 2 on the power play today. McMullen retreats, and he takes the puck behind his own net. Just 20 seconds into this power play. Crawford. Puck is knocked away. McMullen has it. McMullen walks in. Blocker save. Great save. And great rebound control there. Latria's second penalty of the game. .5:55 remaining in this second period. Puck's drop. Tangled up, tied up. Halifax tries to get it out, and they do. So McMullen just couldn't hold that in there, so he's just going to pass it back to his partner, and they're going to try to set something up here with a minute 15 left in this power play. Knocks up to Lincoln McDonald. McDonald with a little bit of space. Romard. Just up. McDonald to McMullen to Crawford. Crawford walking in. Shot just wide. Beat everybody just a couple inches wide of the net. Tangle up behind the net. McDonald tries to get it out to the front. He can't. McMullen will pick it up at the point. To Crawford. To McDonald. McDonald shot. Oh! Hit a body in front and just ricocheted wide. McMullen shot from the point. Tipped just high. A lot of traffic in front here on this power play. Puck can't get out, and Harpel finally just knocks it out. A lot of extra shoving after the play leaves, and there's 16 seconds left on the Tria's penalty. He's standing up in the box, hoping for Halifax to get this out. The linesman just got hit with the puck, and that looked like it might have hurt. And the penalty is over, so we're back to even strength. That's a great kill by Halifax here as they're trying to get a little momentum back. But Sampson walks in. Sampson just tried to go top shelf, and he just moved. Missed, sorry. But yes, great kill by Halifax there. So they're trying to get a little momentum back as they're down by 2 here. Late in the second period, his shot hits the side of the net, and Sim's going to recover it. There's going to be a delay penalty. It looks like this time it's on the Novas. As, yep, goalie's gone, an extra man will come out, but not in time. As it's touched. Looks like there will be a holding call, I think. Yep, there will be a holding call. And that will bring up another DeCoste electrical and ventilation penalty kill. This penalty kill is brought to you by DeCoste Electrical and Ventilation. Wiring the Novas for success, even a man short. Novas have killed off 3 penalties today. They've been very good on that aspect. If the puck's dropped, they're looking to make it 4. Halifax looking to get back within 1. Peoples with the penalties. Sim with the puck. Just bounces out, but he's going to get back to the point. Berger tries to get it to the short side, but it's just knocked away. That's going to be dumped down. And Green's going to be behind his net to play it. Oh, and that's going to be another penalty. Yep, and that will be a trip. As he went for the puck and he just missed and got the skate. Down with the Halifax player. I couldn't see who it was. And Crawford will get 2 for tripping. So, shades of the first period for the Novas. As they went on the penalty kill there. And then 30 seconds into their penalty kill, they got another penalty. Now, they killed off that. They hope to do it twice. Halifax centers it. McDonald looking, shoot. Big save, rebound. McMullen's going to get it. McDonald's just going to dump it down. What a save by Wilson, and what a play by McMullen there to get that puck out of the zone. Halifax working around their own net. Going to move up. Minute 50 remaining in this period. McDonald's just going to dump it down. And the Novas fans showing some appreciation. Halifax trying to work their way up. McIsaac with the puck. He can't get it down into the net. Halifax and McDonald working into the Nova zone. McDonald with some numbers. Back to the point. He's going to see down low. Tries to reach Shear. Off a stick. Shoots. Scores. Halifax gets one back. And if you're Halifax, that's exactly what you needed. All the momentum was on the Novas. They had the last goal. They were peppering your goalie with shots. Green was keeping you in it. The Novas just getting a couple penalties, and Halifax, just like that, restores some momentum with a minute and 17 left in the second period. And they are still a man up for the next minute and 2 seconds. It is 3-2. Draws one by the Novas, but Halifax will beat them to the puck. Wolverines trying to tie this up quickly before the period ends. Puck's just dumped all the way back down, and Green's going to come out to play behind his net. Green just taps it there for Ripley. Ripley is going to start. 1 minute left in the second. Icing, and it's going to go back down. 55 seconds left. Shear, the goal scorer for Halifax. His first for the game. McIsaac and McDonald line up for the face-off. McDonald wins it for Halifax. Ripley has it on his own net. Ripley, 50 seconds left. 30 seconds left on this penalty. Gives it to McDonald. Time for another push. McDonald loses the puck to McIsaac. Battle on the boards. Harpel gets it. It's caught up with the linesman. Ripley gets it. Fans telling the linesman to get out of the way. Not sure where he was able to go, but the puck is played back. Green's going to give it to McDonald. McDonald back to Ripley. Ripley, 20 seconds left. 2 seconds left on the power play. Great kill of the second penalty there by the Novas, as they could have, let another one in, which would not have been ideal, believe it or not, as Wilson makes a glove save, and will freeze the puck with 7.5 seconds left to go. Austin coming in on for the Novas. Novas just trying to freeze this puck for 7 seconds here. Get into the third period. Still up by one tip, and it's just knocked away. Austin will just dump it down, and that is how the second period ends. After 2 periods of play, the Novas are up 3-2. It's a close one this morning in Antigonish, folks. Don't go away. We'll be back just in a minute with third period hockey.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple.
And we are back. 20 minutes to separate these two teams. It is Nova's 3, Halifax 2. A very close first 35 minutes of play. We got 20 minutes left to figure this game out. Halifax with a goal really late in the second period. Will that propel them to a lot of momentum here in the third period? There's one way to find out. Novas just escaped the Valley comeback last night here in this building. Can they escape a Halifax comeback as well? Trying to keep their undefeated at home streak going this year. So far they are 2-0. On the road, they have 2 wins and 1 overtime loss. The first place Novas, 20 minutes trying to keep themselves on the top of that standings board. It'll be McDonald and McDonald taking the draws here. Halifax win the draw, but Lincoln McDonald will grab it and just dump it in. Ripley in the corner there to grab it. He'll knock on to Shearer. Shearer, goal scorer for the second goal. Get up to McDonald, who knocks it over, and that will be a delayed offside, sorry. McDonald will try to knock it up. Here, Lincoln will grab it, dump it in. Off Green's pads, Ripley will grab it. Ripley's just going behind his own net. It's coming up. Donald. Can't get it to his target. Battle, scrum. Might be too many men. There's a stick loose. McMullen will grab it. McMullen tries to work his way into Crawford at just over his stick. Been knocked around in the trio. Trying to get to McDonald. Intercepted by McDonald. It'll be knocked around, and Wilson will cover it up. Well, there's your answer. Both teams came out flying in the first minute here of the third period. Great first shift for both of those first units there. Puck's dropped, won by Halifax. Novas will knock it out. Sim with the puck. He's going to throw it up. Rutledge is just going to knock it into the zone. Gillis giving chase. Gillis is going to win the foot race. Puck is going to be knocked off the stick, though. Behind the net. Centering pass. Save. Huge save by Wilson. As he was all alone in front of the net. And Wilson coming up big. Couple players knocked down. Here comes Halifax. Shot. Blocker save into the corner. It might be Wilson's turn now to make it some incredible saves. Green for Halifax. Makes some saves. Fans on the shot. Nova's trying to knock it. But Williams is going to win the foot race. Williams going to go into his own zone. Halifax working up. Passes fan on. McCosick grabs it. McCosick works his way up. Sampson rushing forward. Sampson's going to get in the corner. Williams on Sampson. Puck to Peoples. Peoples can't get it. He's in a battle. In the corner. McCosick's going to jump up there. There's 5 people on the boards. Comes out to the Novas. Work a tight shot. Just wide. Works back to Purcell. Shot just wide again. Rebound just over the stick. And a huge thunderous hit by Frazier. And the Novas bench like that. Oh, and then two big hits on Frazier, and that will be a penalty. As the pucks bounced around, they're going to say that. They're going to call head contact, as the hit was a bit high. As Frazier laid a big hit down, and then 2 people came out, and then there's an unsportsmanlike. And who gets unsportsmanlike for talking? The linesman trying to figure it out. Who's going to get it? Is there a power play? Nothing up on the board yet. The ref talking to the Novus coach. It looked like someone on the Novus got an unsportsmanlike afterwards. And they're going to take Peoples. So no power play. We will play 5-on-5. Puck's dropped. McDonald's knocked down. McDonald's going to dump it in. Puck comes out. It's a hit. And their big hit. And here comes a breakaway opportunity. But what a great play by McMullen. The captain coming in clutch there. McDonald with the puck. His pass is knocked away. But Romard with a breakaway. Big save by Green. McDonald. The rebound just wide. He was all alone. Puck's knocked all the way down. Wilson out to play it. Wilson's going to go off the wall. McDonald. Ripley knocks that up, but Lincoln McDonald with it. Big hit into the corner. Minute left on both these penalties. But it'll be the first whistle after these penalties are done as the puck's knocked in front. But McMullen, once again, is there to grab that. He dumps it in deep. Giving chase. Roman's going to knock it back. Tries to center it to Gillis. But Williams is going to pick it up. Dykers giving Williams chase. Gillis, big hit. Let's move back. Out of the reach of the Halifax player. As Gillis is just going to knock it up. Gillis to Gillis. And it's taken away. Going to try to go behind the net, but it bounces off the net. Stick goes flying. Someone lost a stick. Gillis is going to pick it up. Shot. Shin pads. It's going to work back. Gillis knocks the puck away. It's going to go into the corner. McDonald giving chase. Shot. Blockered away. Shot. And it's just padded away, and puck's going to go behind the net. Nova's trying to get out of the zone. Big hit again. A lot of contact in this game. Haven't seen that at other previous Novus home games, but there's been a lot of body contact. That's these teams choosing to play this game. Fraser with the puck. Fraser, big hit. Shearer giving chase. Shearer just finishes the hit. McIsaac with the puck. McIsaac's going to knock it back. Ripley with it. Ripley's going to shoot it. Fraser's just going to knock it away with his foot. McIsaac dances around from the hit. Ripley knocks down the puck carry, and it's knocked up front. Purcell with the puck. He's going to go partner pass up to McIsaac. McIsaac to Crawford. It's just out of reach of Crawford. That was a prime opportunity there for the Novas. Big hit. Puck is just thrown in front of the net. No one was there for it, but it was a great centering pass. With some speed, shot, pad save, another great save by Wilson. Pass up to Austin. He loses the puck. Shearer is just going to try and knock it in. He can't. It gets out. McIsaac can't corral the puck. It's going to be, once again, batted back. And the Novas get it. Nova's just going to dump it in. And Green's just going to knock it in front of him. 13:30 left in this third period. Still 3-2 Novas. McDonald. Great stick at the blue line. Knocks it back to center. Sim with the puck. Sim back to his partner. Passes up and it's kicked around and ends up on McMullen's stick. McMullen is going to try to get back to McDonald. He gets up. Romard working in. Shot, pad save aside. Great save. And it went so wide that here comes Halifax with some speed. It's a 2-on-2. Working his way in. Shot just wide. Wilson might have got a piece of that one. Mr. Williams works his way across, and Romar's giving chase. Can't get to it. Halifax getting some speed up, and that's a big hit by Crawford. Knocks the puck off the stick, but Halifax is still able to get it deep down. Oh, and here comes a prime chance. Outlet pass. Breakaway. Shot. He scores. Delayed penalty on it as well. What an outlet pass, my bad. Outlet pass to the breakaway. To a goal, and we're back to a 2-goal lead. Romard with a goal. And it's 4-2. The horn goes off a little late again, but I don't think the Novas care because they have their 2-goal lead once again with 12 minutes and 24 seconds left in the third period. Duggan giving chase, can't get to it. Gillis is going to try to battle Ripley for it. Ripley knocks it up, but Gillis is going to take it at the point. Tries to give it to Sam. Is going to throw it behind the net. Ripley's going to have it. Dyker's giving chase. Duggan chasing for it. Is knocked over his shoulder. Gillis is going to have it returning in his own zone. He looks to get it up. He just fires it up. It was touch. So it was no icing, but he was just going to go to Green anyway. He plays it up. Coombs working his way up. With some speed now. Halifax desperate. Up to McDonald. Trying to get this goal back. Down by 2. Just over 11 minutes left to play. Williams at the point. Shot goes way wide. Another shot from the point. Hits some bodies in front. Another great save by Wilson. Trying to get it out. Williams keeps it in at the point, and he's shot. Blocked to the side. Halifax here trying to get a lot of momentum going on their side. Williams has it at the point again. His shot. It was more of a pass. Tipped on net. Great save. Halifax trying to stay with the puck. Novas have it. Novas get out of their own zone. Novas changing, so Peoples does not have numbers. He just tries to make a move, and he gets shut down by the defenseman there. But McMullen, big hit. Big hit at the blue line. And he's going to get called for a trip, it looks like. That might have been after the hit. So, back to the penalty kill. And I've said it a couple times today. This penalty kill is brought to you by the Coast Electrical and Ventilation. The Novas are man down, but the power's still on thanks to the Coast Electrical and Ventilation. Last penalty kill for the Novas ended in a goal for Halifax. Halifax looking to recreate it. Novas trying to shut this down. Quick shot. Good save. There's a short side shot. Couldn't get it. Puck almost gets out. Keeps it in. Ripley just fires it down when he gets the pass, and it's going to be all the way back down. Green's going to cover it, it looks like, and yes, he does. So the Novas will get an offensive zone draw on the penalty kill. So they send out McIsaac and McDonald. Fraser and Gillis out there. Ripley still out there for Halifax as he's quarterbacks this power play unit for him. McDonald with the puck. And he's just going to skate out of the offensive zone and just turn around and dump right back in. Just a little bit of time killing there. Halifax working their way up. Working the center. Works their way in. Couple nifty moves at the line. Shot. And it's going to ricochet and hit the glass behind the net. Some body contact in the corner. Trying to find somebody. It's chipped up. Halifax at the point. The shot. Great save. And it's going to be covered 9:45 left in this game, and there's 59 seconds left in this penalty kill. Novas. That goal was much needed for the Novas as they look to close this game out. Turn around and it's just dumped out and it gets through. Austin will be the first one to get it there. And he tries to hold against the wall. It's knocked around though. And it's just fired off the ice. And it's turned around and it's going to be fired right back. And Sims can't reach the puck, so it's going to go all the way back down to behind the Halifax net. Turn around and Halifax is going to try to start this all over again. Puck gets knocked back. Green's going to just knock it out of the zone. McDonald can't bring it in because of the delayed offside. Turns around and it goes back to their own zone. McDonald dumped it in. Then McDonald on Halifax knocks it down. Turns around, tries to have a big hit, but McDonald just stepped out of the way. He has it. Pass back to the point. Shot off the shin pad. Sim trying to find the bouncing puck. Penalty is over. What a kill. Much needed kill there by the Novas. So we're back to even strength. 8.5 remaining in this game. Halifax down by 2. Looking to get a couple back on the board. It's fired down. Frazier going to win the foot race for the puck. He tries to center it and just couldn't handle the pass. It just seeps by the net. Gillis tries to go cross side. It gets into the corner. Duggan battling across the boards. Puck comes out. Here comes Halifax. Halifax with a little speed. Loses the puck. Puck's going to be thrown up. A big, huge hit right in front of the bench. Another big hit. Gillis trying to get the puck. His stick went up a little high, but there was no call. Puck's all the way down. No icing. Wilson behind his own net. Passes it back. Gillis is going to go up. His pass can't be handled because it has the puck stripped away from him. McMullen battles for it. Just in front of the Halifax bench. Coombs and McMullen battling for it. Puck comes out. Puck's going to be knocked in front. McIsaac has a good chance. It's a 2-on-1. McIsaac shot off. It looked like the shoulder and out of play. 7:19 remaining in this game. The Novas, I'd say they're pretty comfortable with this game's at. Probably would like another insurance goal. Halifax. It's time to get a little desperate if you're Halifax. Puck's dropped. Halifax, though, very much still in this. There's still a lot of hockey left to be played. A full 7 minutes, that's a nice thing. And we're going to go right back down to the Halifax zone. A full 7 minutes. There's a lot of time to even get 3 goals. They could still win this in regulation. They're not down and out yet. The Novas cannot take the foot off the gas if they want to close this out, as they would that draw back. Sampson working it into the corner. He's going to turn around and fire to McDonald at the point. McDonald's going to walk in. His shot. It's going to be a glove save by Green, as he is the reason this is a 2-goal game. He has made some incredible saves this morning. Pardon. As both benches making some noise. Puck is dropped. People's shot, another glove save, and another stoppage of play. Puck's dropped. It's going to go back, but Halifax is going to win it. Halifax trying to make something happen here. Cross ice to Rutledge. It's just out of his reach, but he picks it up. His shot just wide. Battle in the corner. Halifax coming out with some speed. Ripley almost was able to save it there, but just seeps over the line. He knocks it in. They retreat because of the offside. Get a change. Sampson's coming up. Sampson with some speed. Sampson. He's going to go around the net, looking for some help. Anywhere. He reverses, goes back. He fires it up to the point. The shot from the point is kicked away by Ripley. Tries to get it to the point of McMullen. But no dice. Harpel. Working his way. Latria. His shot. Just off the pads. McDonald. McDonald fires it front. It just can't get to it. Great opportunity. McMullen coming up. McMullen with some speed. The puck's knocked away from him. Romard. McMullen just knocks it out behind the net. McDonald's on it. Ripley with the puck. Ripley, it's knocked away from him. Halifax still retains possession. It will be a penalty on who? It looks like Halifax. Nova's goalie to the bench, and we will see what this call is. Spearing, it looked like. And it will be Ripley for a spear. Bringing up a Winmar power play. Rebuild. Restore, respond. It's a Winmar power play. Novas looking for a much-needed insurance goal. 5:30 left in this game. It's a 4-minute penalty, and that hurts Halifax as they're trying to climb back. Puck's thrown to McMullen at the point. Puck across. McDonald shot. Big save. Puck's in front. Scrambles. No goal. They say a hand pass maybe, and it's, yep. They call Crawford on a hand pass, and the puck's going to come out of the zone. Crawford and the ref talking about it. I don't think they have the same view on that call. Nonetheless, the draw will be outside the Halifax zone. Puck's dropped. One back by Halifax. That's going to just be dumped down. McDonald has it. Fired it over. McMullen with some speed. McMullen fires it over. McDonald back with it. McDonald working around. Back to the point. McMullen. McDonald. Crawford to Lincoln McDonald. And there's kind of a tackle down there in the corner. So they both go down very slowly. Puck's just being batted around behind the net. Comes out to the point. Shot. Jumping save made. As he caught that puck midair. 4:31 left. 3:01 left on the penalty. Puck's drop. One back by the Novas. Sampson working his way back to Fraser at the point. Fraser back to Sampson. Sampson walking in. Sampson shot, tipped up and over the net. Puck is going to go back to Sampson. Sampson's by the wall. Sampson looking for somebody. Back to Fraser at the point. Fraser's going to give it back to Sampson. Sampson's going to work down. Shot, chest save, and it's covered up by Green. Puck's drop. One back by Halifax. Halifax is going to go behind their own net. Up to McDonald. McDonald's going to chip it out. It's played there by Wilson. Wilson's going to knock it over. Wilson to Sampson. Sampson's going to try to work his way back around. And he is picking up steam. Watch out. He is moving down into the zone. His pass, and it just over the stick. McDonald is going to go back. Retrieves, picks up the puck, gets it again. Pass to Sampson. Sampson's going to pass the puck. Fraser has it. Fraser They're working just around the red line. It's just dumped in. Minute 46 left on this Novus power play. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in this game. McDonald just dumped in. Crawford giving chase. He's not going to win the foot race. McDonald for Halifax is going to win and just dump it all the way down. McDonald just got off the ice just in time for McMullen to be able to touch that puck and it not be a too many men call. Puck moved around. McMullen with some speed. McMullen working his way up behind the Halifax net. Wrap around, just can't get it. He had the goalie beat, and Romar gets hit behind the net. Stays with the puck. He gets it back to McMullen at the point. McMullen looking for it. McMullen over to McDonald. McDonald's pass just tipped. That was a prime chance. Crawford shot just high. And in the last minute here of this power play, the Novas are putting it on. McDonald. Down low. Work is in. Schultz, he scores. I'll make it 5-2. And it looks like it'll be Crawford with his first of the game. As that will erase the last 41 seconds left of Ripley's penalty. And there's 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in this game. And it is 5-2 Novas. That is a power play goal. The Novas strike on the Winmar power play. Puck drop. Gillis with the puck. Gillis. Looking to just hold it for a minute. Gets it up to Gillis. Gillis just knocks it in. The Gillis connection working with each other there. Gillis is just going to knock it in. Duggan behind the net, just out of his reach. Sim giving chase. Duggan is hit hard by Sim. Duggan still, though, with the puck. And he just fires it all the way around. It's going to go all the way around the boards to Gillis at the point. Who's going to throw it over to McDonald. Shot in front, tip. Stick is flying in the air. And it was Williams' stick on Halifax, and Williams picks up the stick, and he picks up the puck. He's working with the puck. And Gillis blows a tire there, and the puck is able to be cleared because of that. Sim has the puck. Sim's working his way up. Coombs deflects it into the zone. No icing. Minute and 10 seconds left in this third period. Gillis is just going to flick it in, and it's going to hit the low roof here at the Antigonish Arena. So that'll be a stoppage of play. Puck is dropped. Won by the Novas. Halifax have it. McDonnell, shot, save. 47.7 seconds left in this game. And it looks ever more likely that the Novas are going to improve to 5-0-1 with a 3-0 record at home. Defending here, this beautiful Antigonish Arena. As Fraser has the puck out by center, and he just dumps it over the side glass there. And it is thrown back in by a fan. Kidd fires the puck back in. Halifax quickly changing. Novas winning the draw, and a lot of people down on the ice. Halifax working in, centering draw. Ripley it's tipped and over a stick, and he can't bury that. Puck's going to go behind the Novas net. 26 seconds left in this game. McDonald's pinned up by Fraser on the boards. McIsaac looking for the puck. Puck is not through. Ref is screaming for it to move it. Comes out, McIsaac has it. Reverses, loses a defender. Just jumped over. Can't get it. Looks like it might have been knocked out. No, they say it just went up and over. And this time there's no fan to throw the puck straight back in, so the ref has to go to the booth and get a puck. And we'll do this last 8.9 seconds. Draw. Puck's knocked around. Stick is knocked. Fraser lost his stick. McDonnell gets hit in the corner. Puck comes out. 2 seconds left, and that is your hockey game. Final score, Novas 5. Halifax Wolverines 2. The Novas with a great third period as they buried 2 in the third to win it. Great game by both teams, as Halifax made this a game late in the second period. They came out flying here in the third, but the Novas end up getting the job done. On behalf of all of High Button Sports, my name is Ron McDonald. I'd like to thank you for watching this presentation of Novas Hockey on High Button Sports. And until next time, enjoy.